Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another Steam Winter Sale 2017 video. And in this video I'll be looking at some local multiplayer games. Now this was another request by one of the viewers, and initially it was a bit difficult for me to understand what exactly he wanted. He basically wanted games like Tekken 7, but for a bit of back and forth, and what I figured out is he needs games where he can play with somebody else locally. So I've come up with a list of few games. Hopefully they meet the requirements. So yeah, let's begin. First up we have Gang Beasts. Now this is a very silly multiplayer party type game where you control these sort of 3-4 guys, gelatin type guys, and you have to basically throw each other off and fight, but very funny because they are difficult to control. This is 20% off, down to $15.99. Next we have Super Blood Hockey. Now I already mentioned this previously, and this is an ice hockey game where there are no rules, so you can just simply stop playing hockey and start fighting each other and knock each other out and then try and score goals. So a bit of hockey with fighting. So very funny game, one of my favorite games of the year. This also has local multiplayer, so you can obviously play against each other. This is $5.35. Next we have Black and White Bushido, and this is a game where you use the white and dark surfaces to play against each other, a bit of stealth. So basically one of the characters is white, one is in black. Half the screen sort of switches from white and black, so for a moment the white player will be visible and another moment the black will be visible, and you have to use that to your advantage and take out your opponent. So funny game, up to 4 players can play against each other locally. This is 75% off, down to $3.24. Next we have Rock of Ages 2, Bigger and Bolder, and this is another game that I have mentioned previously. You control a giant boulder and you have to basically knock out your opponent. This also has local multiplayer and looks very funny. It's a very recent game, came out in August. 33% off, down to $10.04. Next we have Oh Sir, the Hollywood Roast. This is the sequel to Oh Sir, the insult simulator, and basically you use witty comeback and interesting vocabulary to win games basically against each other. So funny game, humor is the main part here, and this is 50% off, down to only $1.99. Next we have Tricky Towers. This is a sort of multiplayer Tetris type game where you have to build towers and win. Nice looking game. This is 55% off, down to $6.74. And we have Lethal League, and this is a game where you basically control a ball and try and hit your opponent. So simple concept, local multiplayer fighter, and this is 70% off, down to $4.19. Finally we have Overcooked, a cooking game. This can also be obviously played in co-op, but it also has local multiplayer, so you can play against each other. Very famous game, very interesting. 66% off, down to $5.77. So that is a list of games that can be played locally in multiplayer against each other, and hope that was interesting. I have a few more requests to do, so I'm trying to get them out as soon as possible before the sales end. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you soon with another one.